Hey, hello guys. In this segment of Know It All, we look at the beginner's guide on watching an F1 race. So before we head into the video, just a reminder that this video is part of the giveaway series and make sure you answer the question asked at the end of the video. Also find the detailed instructions about the giveaway in the description below. So you might have probably heard about Formula 1, also known as F1, for those who have no idea about it rather than knowing it's just cars racing each other continuously in very high speed. This video is for you guys, so buckle up. Starting with FIA, which is kind of a governing body for all the motorsports such as MotoGP, Formula 1, Formula 2, Formula E. They constantly take care of organizing races, making sure each team drivers, they're all racing with fair play, governing technical regulations, and also making sure that each team follows the same within the limit. Some basic things to know before we head on to more details. As of 2020, there are 10 teams. Each team has 2 drivers and lots of crew members such as race engineers, a race strategist. The other notable member is the team principal, which is similar to a manager level in football club. The build up to the race weekend and the race itself is nothing short of an exciting thriller drama, with teams usually arriving days before the weekend as they have to transport a large amount of logistics, crew members, and they also have to set up the garage and get the car running and ready for the upcoming practice sessions. The race weekend formally begins with the drivers appearing on the track on Thursday, usually for the PR appearance, along with the team principals and other notable media members. This will quite be interesting as the drivers and principals will be asked questions on recent events such as the contract is expiring, whether they have a new contract, any previous crashes in the race and speculations around it, or any dip or rise in the performance and so on. Following this, the drivers take a track walk around the circuit. It is not mandatory to follow this Thursday event, but you can just catch up the highlights of this in the news. On Friday, the first 2 practice session happens where the drivers can get a feel of the car on track and can make any changes to make them get comfortable. And the teams can gather lots of data that they can use for the race. The practice sessions allow the drivers to learn the circuit and the teams to test their cars. Teams may test new parts on their cars. The car's wing and suspension settings may be changed to make the car faster. The teams may also use one of the test drivers to drive any of the practice sessions. The teams try various setups in the car based on the type of track, such as a balanced track which has a mix of low and high speed corners, high speed tracks which has long straights, and the other being the street circuits, which is very difficult to drive as they're very narrow. There are predominantly 3 tire compounds used: the hard, medium and the soft tire respectively. The hard tire is the slowest of all, but it has high durability. The medium tire is quicker than the hard, but the durability is pretty much lesser than that of hard. Finally, the soft tire that all has the highest degradation factor. Each team is given to choose the specific set of tires before the race. In addition to this, there are wet and intermediate tires used during wet sessions, such as if there is rain, etc. It's not necessary to watch the entire practice sessions. You can simply again watch the highlights at the end of the day. Come Saturday, the intensity gets higher as the teams have one final practice sessions before they head on to the qualifying sessions. So the teams run various modes during the entire race weekend, such as high fuel, low fuel modes, typically for qualifying and race simulations respectively. Again, you can just watch the highlights of practice 3. Also, there will be many incidents that likely happens in practice, as some may have a crash, spin or some failure. So next up is the qualifying and the race, that we have got it covered in the part 2 of the video, which you have to stay tuned for. Question for the day: mention any one constructor in the 2020 championship. Leave your answer in the comment section. If you like the video, please do share and subscribe, and hitting the bell icon is absolutely your choice. Stay tuned for the part 2. Until then, take care. Bye bye.